Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Readings, where I'm going to do a part two. So I did a reading on Jayda and how she currently feels about Lil Baby, and I enjoyed doing it so much that I decided to do a reading on Lil Baby, and I want to see how he feels currently about Jayda. So sit back and relax. It's time for reading. I don't know why I just did that. You may never hear that again. So let me go ahead and clear the energy, and I'm going to get into this. So, dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages for Lil Baby. Lil Baby is a triple Sagittarius. If I'm not mistaken, his sun, his moon, his Mercury is in Sagittarius. Like I said, this man ain't going to settle down anytime soon. His Mars is in Leo, which is some more fire. Oh my goodness, he has a lot of fire. And I believe his Venus is in Scorpio. Okay, little baby. 2022, I'm coming through in that new fish. I like little baby. All right, so give me the most important messages. How does little baby currently feel about Jayda? Okay, we got the Five of Pentacles that popped out, but I was not ready. That Five of Pentacles in the reverse came out, okay? He could be in a recovery period, but I want to go ahead and start again. He could be in a recovery period, recovering from this relationship. There could be some improvements that he's making on himself, on his business, because keep in mind, Pentacles has to do with, earthly things. Give me the most important messages. How does little baby currently feel about Jayda? How does little baby currently feel about Jayda? Jayda is a Libra and the mother of his child. Ooh, Death card came out. All right, this is the end to a cycle. Okay, so let me just say that things are changing right now. So he could be completely done with her, maybe starting a new beginning with somebody else, or it could be where he's done with a certain cycle and he may wants to begin again with her. Petty. There's that Venus in Scorpio. Jayda, run, girl. He's never going to be done with you. I'm just saying. But like I said, he could be all the things that I've mentioned before with this Death card here. All right. After this comes the Seven of Pentacles. So he is hard at work he's very diligent. He's going to come after this girl. I already feel it. You also have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in the reverse has to do with somebody that is greedy, somebody that wants something, but they lack commitment. Does this not sound like the person I literally just said? Listen, he wants Jayda allegedly, but he's still not coming with a commitment, okay? He is still not budging on commitment. And if I'm not mistaken, the Knight of Pentacles came out in reference to him in her reading, which means that he's kind of still stubborn about something, stuck in some type of energy. He definitely gives off a vibe of somebody stubborn. His Venus is in Scorpio. Scorpio is a very stubborn sign. But I feel like, and I've mentioned this in previous readings when it comes to Lil Baby. I have two other readings you guys want to check out if you're interested in seeing that. One in particular with him and Jayda, another one with him, Jayda, and Sweetie, if you guys want to check those out. But money. He thinks money is going to keep a person there and keep them quiet. But the thing is that this may have happened for a while with Jayda, but it's not working anymore. See, because she has her own bag now. And just like I mentioned in her reading, the more she focuses on her bag, the less she may have the ability to go back to him, because I do feel that this is a toxic codependent relationship. This is a very toxic codependent relationship, okay, with this Death card here. And it's a situation where it needs to end, and it should have ended allegedly, and it should stay that way, okay? But he's not somebody that gives up easily. He could be hard at work at trying to pursue her again. He may be giving her material things, or he's considering this right here of giving her something, but he knows that the reason he gives these things because he knows that he can't give her commitment. Okay. So it's like, well, I will give her these things, but see, this is not working. So he's going to have a new approach to her. Ooh, look at him coming out as the emperor in the reverse. He knows that he's irresponsible. He knows that he's not going to allegedly be able to meet her needs. Okay. Because in her reading, he came up as the emperor in the upright. Now he's coming out in his as the emperor in the reverse. So at the end of the day, he's still an emperor, all right, but he's not the one she thinks he is, okay? Because like I said, when it comes out in the reverse, he could be very dominant, somebody that's very controlling. He could be somebody that's quick to anger, allegedly, and he's somebody that causes chaos when he doesn't get his way. He loves attention and he likes things a certain way. And if he doesn't get his way, then he turns into petty Bobby. That's what I call petty people. He's definitely a petty Bobby. All right. And she's being a bitch towards him right now with that Queen of Swords in the reverse. This could also be his energy and how he's treating her, which means that he could be very cold-hearted right now. He could be very bitter. She could be very bitter. I really do feel a lot of this has to do with little baby. He is bitter. And he's treating her cruel. Like he may, let me tell you, because keep in mind, she is a Libra, so this is her energy, Queen of Swords in the reverse. She can be really bitchy with him right now, giving him quick conversation, kind of cutting him off with words, only allowing communication as long as it has to do with their child, allegedly. And this is pissing him off. But here's the thing, it's actually a turn on at the same time, because the more she acts like she doesn't want him, the harder he's going to pursue, the more he would throw the bag at her, basically, to try to be able to get her back. Because see, this has worked with other people with him, allegedly. His money, he feels money will shut a person up. That's that Mars and Leo. As long as I throw on the charm and I give you a couple of Birkin bags, then I'm going to get you back where I want you type of energy. Okay. Because like I said, he's never going to stop. Not with that Venus in Scorpio. Nothing is going to stop this man for trying to pursue her, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to pursue her and not entertain other women. I'm just saying. You also have here, see, run, Jayda, run. Put on your highest of heels, okay? Put on your red bottoms, girl, and get the hell on, okay? Because see, with this Hierophant here in the reverse, he is not the traditional type. He is not the settling down type. Marriage is just not something that's for him, at least for right now. And he goes on blind faith. Hey, I'm going to just go on in and see what happens. But he also is somebody that tends to do things in excess, okay? Keep in mind that death is coming right under, that Hierophant is coming right underneath the death card. This man ain't a bit more changed. Girl, run. Run. Oh, there's that tower. So you have a tower that is coming up with the baby. Excuse me, y'all. Because their names are so close, don't be surprised that sometimes I make a mistake and call him the baby. We know the baby is a different rapper, but somebody need to change their name. My bad. I'm hungry. All right. I only had a granola because I tend to read better when my stomach is empty. But anyways, back to the reading. There's going to be some type of shift or some type of foundational shift. Something is going to shock him to his core. And I'm just going to be honest. I would not be surprised if there ends up being another man that Jayda steps out with. Okay. Allegedly. She may step out with another man and it's going to piss him off. Talk about an ego, a hit to the ego. Little baby, how dare you? But yeah, you have the King of Wands here because here's the thing. He is someone that is very charming, very charismatic. He's somebody that quickly kind of like overcomes challenges. He kind of gets over situations and he wants everybody else to be in that same mindset. Okay. Everybody bow to the king type of energy. And I feel that the biggest thing that's bothering him now is that she's gaining too much independence. You feeling yourself a little too much. And he's not able to hold her like he was in the past. So I don't know. There's that devil card there in the reverse. See what I mean? She's released him. She's released him in this situation. There's been a release. There's been a restoring of control. He wants control back, y'all. I told you he has lost control when it comes to Jayda. He was somebody, well, she was somebody at first. If he said jump, how high? I'm just saying, this is how it's coming out in this reading. Because he was used to her treating him like a king, treating him like he was special. And let me just tell you all, because it just got really hot in here, okay? For anybody that, whoo, that devil card next to that, that devil in the reverse next to that King of Wands. I think I even mentioned it before, but look. Ooh, little baby allegedly got that good. Okay, don't go messing with this man looking for a relationship. He gonna do you good and break your heart. What did I tell you? Do you good and break your heart. There's that Lover's card there in the reverse. That's the end to a relationship, basically. But just like Jayda, that relationship ended, but guess who's still thinking about going back? See what I mean? These two don't know what they want. I said this before in previous readings. It's toxic. It's codependent. And matter of fact, there's codependency on both ends because he got the devil card. There's codependency in this relationship. It went from loving each other to just, like I said, a whole big codependent mess. And bottom of the deck here, you have the Knight of Cups. Y'all, he going to rush right on back on in. And he's going to do a love offer on her, okay? This is somebody that's choosing to follow his heart, and his heart is going to lead him back towards Jayda, allegedly. And he is going to try to pursue. What did I tell you? You can't make this up. Run, Jayda, run. He sees you as the Queen of Cups, okay? Could also be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, like I said, that he could be dealing with currently. But I'm telling you, he sees her as the Queen of Cups, nurturing, motherly person. She's very, I told you, she made him feel like a king. And he want this feeling back because he may get these other women, but he doesn't get this type of comfort that he gets with Jayda. So he's definitely going to be rushing back in towards her, okay? Keep in mind, we're in Mercury retrograde. So this is the time in which exes just magically reappear. So Jayda is going to be receiving messages, okay, pretty soon from Lil Baby. And he's very charming. So girl, he's very charming. Mr. Magic Stick, be careful. Ooh, and it's next to the devil card, y'all. It's hot in here. Y'all don't mess with Lil Baby. Lil Baby, mess your world up and then go on somewhere. He has a lot of passion. Okay, a lot of it, because it just came out in this card too. He has a lot of passion, but he's also somebody that has high standards. Okay, so no woman may ever be good enough for him, but he'll have a good enough for right now type of thing. So I'm just saying, no woman will ever be good enough, and he means that. Okay, with that King of Swords, he means that. Okay, he's a head of a heart type of person. He gets to the truth, and he's very disciplined. So you can't tell him what to do. You can't tell him what to do. You can't tell him that you want to go ahead and be settled down and be a wife and this and this and that. That's good and fine and dandy, but I'm not going to marry you. I'm just saying. He sees her as the Empress. However, he's currently seeing her as the Empress in the reverse. He knows that she's not fooling with him. She's not being this nice and sweet Queen of Cups that she used to be, or she was giving. In my opinion, I think she was giving way too much of herself to this man, and he was giving her the bare minimum. And like I said, he's seeing her as this Empress in the reverse. And she may also, somebody in this relationship, it may have been her, that has a tendency to be a bit smothering. Like I said, there's that codependency. Look at that. Bottom of the deck, you have the Star card. Okay, so this has to do with somebody feeling discouraged. He could be facing his own insecurities around this relationship. 8 of Cups. He walked away from a situation, but guess who keeps looking back? I told y'all, judgment is here. Okay, there could be an awakening. Queen of Wands energy there. I told y'all, this bothers him. It bothers him seeing her coming up as the Queen of Wands. Let me tell you what I mean. He likes control. And here's Jayda feeling herself as the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is when you get into the bitch fire energy and you start realizing just how abundant you are, how successful you are. And he sees this and he cannot stand it. That's why you have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. He's still a player. He just crush a lot, okay? He's still not a player, as they say. That's that player energy. This is him wanting to pursue her because she's focusing on her bag. Okay, so he's coming in being deceptive, saying that he wants a relationship. He wants to be with the mother of his children, allegedly, because he is feeling like the outside looking in, okay, because it's cold outside. And he's realizing he's not getting the attention because she has self-control at this time and being successful and moving on. And because she's doing this, he's going to put on a mask, okay? He's going to put on a mask. This is somebody that's masking how they really feel, being manipulative and being all talk about wanting a marriage or a commitment with someone because he wants her back where he had her. This is so unfortunate. Yeah. So then you also have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here, but this may end up being a missed opportunity for him. And the reason why is because that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse is a missed opportunity, meaning that, you know, he may end up losing out. I do feel he may end up losing out to a Scorpio because we did have the Death card as the first card there, because she's realizing her worth and she's getting to her bag. She done went from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles, baby. And this is when somebody is enjoying the confidence, security they bring to the table. Okay, so it's not all about what he has anymore, and that's what he can't stand. Woo, y'all! This reading coming out like duck, duck, duck. So that's how I know when my energy, when it's on point. Man, that cough is so good. I almost forgot about the rest of this reading. All right, let's get some intuitives and close this off, okay? Give me the most important messages moving forward for little baby. Give me the most important messages for little baby. Little baby and Jayda, please. Okay, so you have May. Okay, so he could reach out in the month of May wanting to communicate with her. Something significant could be happening during this time. I'm telling y'all, there's another man. Don't be surprised if there's a Scorpio or somebody with those qualities of a Scorpio that's going to end up making him hurt. Okay, it's called karma, baby. He did receive the judgment card. I'm just saying. All right, you have invest in stock. So I definitely feel like he is somebody that's very smart with his money, very calculating with his money. So he's going to make sure that he does not end up broke. Somebody could suffer with mental health issues. This doesn't necessarily mean that. Sometimes it can just mean that somebody could just be in their head a lot about somebody else. Okay. Also, you have here, somebody has a Capricorn moon. You have look for a look for a new job while working on the one that you hate. Somebody has medium length hair. No more tears. Oh, little baby, you've been crying over Jayda. You need to release, okay? 999 means to release, means to let somebody go. He may have, okay, y'all. Let her go, because you already know you a player. What did I tell you? Player energy. Y'all can't make this stuff up. Mwah. Baby, them cards don't be playing. Look at that. Be patient. Your time is coming. Y'all, he feeling stressed. I'm telling you, mental health, I told you, it doesn't always mean an actual mental health problem. Could just be that somebody's mentally stressed. What you stressed about, baby? Look at that. Let me go. Oh, you holding on to her. Somebody has a thin build. As soon as I get on my feet, I'm moving on. See what I mean? I told y'all, Five of Pentacles, somebody on the outside looking in. You have grow your platform. So like I said, I do believe that he's going to be focusing on some other things. Like he's still going to be doing music, but he is expanding his generational, like he's building generational wealth. This is somebody that's making sure that he is like never broke. Okay. You also have on your level. So he's definitely needing to be with somebody that's on his level. He can't be with a broke chick. And somebody is in their late 20s. So, final messages to close off this reading. I told y'all outside looking in. There is the House of the Night card. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. Wow. Okay, so when this card comes out, the House of the Night basically means like a person that basically kind of wanting to find a place where they belong, or feeling like they may have found a place where they belong. It's been a long time since I pulled this card, but yeah, that's that. Somebody wanting to find a place where they belong in the world. Wow. Honesty, okay? Maybe somebody needed to finally be honest with themselves about who they really are. And I do believe that for him, like, he knows he's not the relationship type. So why keep holding on to somebody? That's why that letting go and releasing is here. It's like, why still hold on to somebody knowing that you're not going to be able to fully commit to them, okay? You also have here High Priestess of Spirit. Oh, okay. Okay, connection to spirit at this time. So I do believe that a part of him, like I said, he knows that this relationship, even though he's in this indecision, spiritually, he knows that you know that you're not going to be able to commit to somebody. So why continue to straddle the fence, basically? So there you have it. If you guys enjoyed this reading and would like to see more like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. Also, check out my second channel. Check out my second channel, Sag Moon Diva Tarot, for all things zodiacs. And if you guys are interested in a personal, I do those as well. All that information is down below in the description box, pinned in the comments, and in the community tab. Call me up, book a reading, however you want to do it, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.